I can't show the logo on my shirt, so we're gonna have this for now. But hey guys, how are you? It's Mackenzie. I've recorded this story time so many times, and like I feel like I'm gonna continuously record it until it's perfect and I have the balls to post it, which will probably never happen. So let's hope I'm not wasting my breath again. This is the time that, I guess this is more so like my backstabbing best friend type of thing, but like, you know, in order to hear about the title, you kind of have to like hear about the whole situation, let's say. I had been friends with this chick since my freshman year of high school, and I started dating my boyfriend last December. Obviously I knew her. I started like really talking to my boyfriend Michael in October, and that's a whole other like story time situation. It's really cute. Promise ring, baby. Like, she was there for my relationship with him. Like, I became very close with her. With that being said, we didn't make it official until December, but we like saw each other as like a thing. Obviously there was a hit and miss because I was talking to this other dude and I was like, maybe I should go for him, like testing out the waters just because like he lives in Detroit, stuff like that. And that's important. That'll come later on in this lovely little story that keeps fucking with me to this day. We weren't together, he knew that. She knew that we weren't like a thing. She wanted me, like, she kept telling me like, oh, his family's not going to accept you, like, you need to get with this other boy, we're gonna call him Trey. So she was like, you need to get with Trey. I was like, and I was just like, no, I don't know. And then I kept going back and forth, which obviously wasn't good on my part. Obviously I ended up deciding he would joke around about like a threesome, okay? And like she really wanted to have one for some reason. Like I think she had a little thing for me at some point in between relationships. I don't know exactly how that was, but she was like, oh my god, and she would constantly like text him like, we should have a threesome, like, and at the time that totally like did not bother me for some reason. Like, I came from a super jealous relationship. I wasn't about to like be in another one, like, or like be like, oh my god, like stop texting my boyfriend. Like I don't care, like whatever. But they were friends, and she would say that stuff, which whatever, like I said, I didn't want to be super jealous, so whatever. Plus we weren't really dating. Like, we weren't official. At the beginning of my meeting and talking to Michael, she was dating my coworker Bishal, our coworker Bishal. She was messing around with this other boy, Ryan, who was Trey's friend. So that might be why she wanted me to get with Trey. I don't know. But she didn't break up with Bishal when she started messing with Ryan. And I never told him that, but I did become friends with him. And one day we were hanging out and he like asked me and I like didn't respond. I was like, oh. And like obviously he put two and two together, like, oh yeah, she definitely did. And like I didn't deny it or anything, you know. And so he texted her and he was like, don't lie to me, like this is months later, I just want to know. And she lied to him. At this time, I was about to visit Maria up in New York, my other friend at the time. She like came at me like, oh, what did you tell Bishal? Oh, and I was like, dude, like I didn't say shit, like chill. And I hadn't, like. And so when I went up to New York, she told my coworkers all kinds of sorts of like shit about me, like just talking shit, just random different things, a bunch of different random things. And I'm like, what the heck? Because obviously they told me, like, and I'm not someone who's about confrontation, so I just stopped talking to her. Like, I let it go, and I asked for my stuff. I went and got my stuff. I went into her house. She yelled "fuck you" at me from her bedroom. Like, just little petty simple things. And like, it irritated me because my first semester of college, like, I was constantly struggling with my grades because I wouldn't get stuff done because she'd want me over at her house and would promise that I'd have time to do assignments, and then I wouldn't have time to do assignments. Which, granted, that's still my fault, ultimately, but as a friend, you should be encouraging for your friends to do good and to put themselves and their school and future ahead of yourself. Or at least that's how I am as a friend. Must be wrong. This is where it kind of gets a bit juicy, I guess. I stopped talking to her. We had a falling out. And then the Maria girl up in New York, when I left her, like, I stopped talking to her. Like, it just wasn't my vibe. I stopped talking to her completely. And like, I would do Snapchat streaks, that's about it. And then she FaceTimed me during a date when I was with Michael at Topgolf, like crying, basically saying she broke up with her boyfriend because she needs to focus on herself and school and her mental health and yada yada yada. Ruined my date, but I was like, yeah, like, you know. And then like, that other friend, who I've yet to give a name for, we're gonna call her Orange. So Orange, like, sends me a long text like, I don't know why we had a falling out, and you know how Maria is, she wants us to be back to friends. So I text Maria and I'm like, dude, listen, you know I want nothing to do with Orange, leave me alone, don't bring me up, like, I'm done, like, I haven't talked to either of you, I don't want to talk to you, like, leave me alone, type of thing.
She was like, I didn't say that.
And I was like, well, clearly she's lying then.
Well, you guys have both told me different things and I don't know who to believe.
And I'm just thinking like, okay, but when I went up to New York, you talked all of this shit on this girl. Like, if I talk shit about you, I'm not gonna be friends with you. Like, I'm not gonna be some two-faced bitch. What I'm saying is something I'll gladly say to your face. So yeah, they're both two-faced bitches, and if they watch this, they'll know exactly who they are and that they're two-faced bitches. Like, I don't give a shit. I give Orange this huge long paragraph just explaining how to downgrade me and like make her seem better than me. She would like not worry about my schooling and not care that I have class at 8 AM the next morning and she's an hour away from my school, but she wants me to stay the night, type of thing. Like, I have curfews. I was constantly putting forth effort, spending my money on, but like not putting that effort back at me as a friend. And I was done with it. Completely done, like unfollowed them, like deleted them. You know how like that's such a big deal. And then my car was keyed and it had an M on it. I had a controversial magnet sticker that said my dog is smarter than the president, and like I had two choices. Either A, it was someone who knew me and knew that my name's Mackenzie, or B, it was someone who's a Trump fan and put M for like MAGA or whatever. I went with the first one, and then I thought, who knows my car and where I work? Wow, must be Orange. Michael, my boyfriend, DM her and like act like I cheated on him and we had a falling out. And this bitch, like, dead ass immediately starts trying to talk shit and say, yeah, she's cheated on you on so many times. And like, she brought up the Trey situation, said that I was cheating on him. Like, one, I told him about that. He knew about it. Two, we weren't dating. Chill. She tried to make up some lie about why Mariah broke up with her boyfriend and basically saying it was my fault and yada yada. Like telling him like, you need to feed into it, you need to get mad. She was just saying all of this shit, and to be funny, he was like, oh, I feel like you looked at me a certain way. And she fucking admitted that she had a thing for him hardcore while he was with me. So that whole funny threesome text was like a dead ass, like, to fly out and go with her to my work to make me feel some type of way. And it's funny because I picked up a shift from Bishal. I told him like, hey, I can't do it. Like, I can't come in. I had some weird feeling. I was like, no, like, I can't. Like, I have to stay over. And that night, her, Orange, and Mariah came fucking into my work together. It's been months. Why the fuck do you care? And then he like said, yeah, we're going to LA. And the first thing she said,
everything's paid for, you can take me.
You barely know this man. You've been talking to him again for 15 minutes. And you think he is going to fly you out to California when your ass is broke because you can't hold a job and pay for you? No. And then yesterday, guys, Mariah texted him. Why? I don't know why they still have his phone number. Like, they're fucking psychotic. Like, I have screenshots and everything. If I can figure out how to add those, I'll freaking add those. Like, like, texting him, like, oh, like, you need to leave her type of like, why do you care? Why are you so obsessed with me? Like, I don't, like, Orange wanted to fuck him. Mariah was fucking in love with me, like, not wanting him to be, I hate females, like, I do. And I'm such a good friend. Like, I'm that friend that'll be there for you. Like, I'll give you my money, my time, my everything. Like, I'll drain myself because I'm so fucking empathetic and give it to you so you're happy. And then, like, people do shit to me. Like, I did nothing to betray either of these girls. And the fact that they have to try and ruin my relationship, like, chill. You're obsessed. Calm down. It's a friendship and it's over. Get over yourself. Get over me. Get over it. Yeah, so that's a time that I was backstabbed by some bitches and the one wanted to fuck my mans. Thanks guys for watching. This was kind of aggressive, but like, this literally happened. Like, I got messages sent to me yesterday. Anyways, if you liked this video, like and subscribe. I have lots of story times. Follow my social media links down below. And leave a comment. Have you ever had a friend wanting to fuck your mans? Or did she fuck your mans and your mans was awful too? Let me know. But besides that, bye guys.